and today we're going to be my favorite Thomas and Friends Superstation collection. Now, so please enjoy, and you can hope you enjoy it. Okay, here's the door raised walk with S2X3, S4X1, DCX2, D3X10, RS2X14, YXX2, S1X12, ES5X2, ES7X2, RTX2, S8X1, CSX12, RB1X5, and RS1X4. Here are my pieces of left orders. S1X1, CSX2, S8X3, and Buffer X2. So, for story accessible, please attention tracks and send us wishes and shouts. Okay, let me give a try. Here we have S1, S1, S1. Here we got the RT, the ES1, the RS2, the S1, the RB1, the RS2, the D3, RB1, and RS2, RS1, RB1, RS1, D3, S1, RS1, S2, CS, 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 S2, S1, 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 the cranking the crane, S1, S1, ES7, S1, DC, S1, S1, RSC2, D3, RSC2, and S1, S1. Okay. Here are my tracks located. Here I got all the S1 and S2 become 2SS, YS, the CS, the CS, the CS, the S8, the S4, S2, the CS, and also you know about CS and YS. Here comes S1, another track. This is S8, this is S2, this is CS, this is S2, with CS, CS, S1, YS, the S1, the S1, 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 the CS track, the S8 track, the CS track, another CS track, the S1 track, the S1 track, S1 track, the B track, and here we are busy making a circle, and what shape it is, the number 8 for the numbers. Now we go to the last track. Now, let me take a look. The CS, S1, CS, the S1 track, another S1 track, the SC5 track, the YS track, the AS5 track, the S7 track, the S2 track, and it came between. You can use left and right to spot the difference. And here you can watch the S4, the S1 track, the CSG3 track, LEC track, the big one track, and here you're gonna get the blue track, which means ES7 track, what becomes and different results. So now in between able to call me, I wonder who can be lighting. It's so beautiful. Now, once again, here are my racetracks. S2X3, S1X13, DCX1, EC7X1, Buffer X1, YSX2, CSX11, SE5, ES5X1, RXES8, C8X4, RB1X2, RTX1, and pieces of leftover. CSX3, S4X1, DCX1, the D3X5, RB1X3, RTX1, Buffer 1X, SCR4X, SC2X, SC5X1, SCX7. Here are my blocks. Okay, here are my favorite Thomas and Friends originates. RT, ES5, RB1, S1, RS2, RS2, D3, RB1, RS2, D3, S1, RS2, D3, S1, S1, okay, CS, CS, S2, CS, CS, S2, S8, CS, SH, I mean S8, S2, S1, and then got the blow track which needs S2. You're about 6 hit machettes between Cranky the Crane. Oh yeah. 33 8x55 featuring LX55 featuring W 091 meter HX 1 and 7 meter LX 1 7 meter W. Here are my compact. This is the bridge track. I will know, but I switch track. This is the S5 track. The YS track. The CS track. The 1XU track. The S1 track. This 2 CS tracks. S1 track. Buffer. Cranky with 2 new cranes. And here comes the helicopter, and this is where helicopter is going to get. And this is called the buffer. S652 buffer. S2X3, S4X1, YXX2, CXX14, SC5X2, SC7, a pizza left over, S1X2, S8X14, RS2X14, DCX2, D3X10, RTX2, RB1X5, and RC1X4. At 3 meter at 5 for 91% for 1 and 1 meter differently 1 and 14 meter W. Free feed HX35 featuring LX45 featuring W 191 MAX HX 1.5 meter LX 1 at 4 meters W. Track layout. Here are my how to play. Number 1. Use the switch track to control your engine direction. 2. Bring Parallel the helicopter and with 2 new backpacks and you see. Number 3. Stop track can be used to stop and start Trackmaster motorized engines. This is Thomas. Thomas can be described as a cheeky, funny little engine. He works off all machetes. Thomas can be a really useful engine. He was our best friend Percy and James. Now, we got here. This is Thomas, and here are my characters: Henry, Edward, Percy, Thomas, James, Emily, and Gordon or Toby. Here are my days of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Here are my months of the year: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Here are my clock collection: 7 o'clock, 11:45, 12:15, 6 o'clock evening, at 13 o'clock. This is easy. Here are my shapes: triangle, oval, circle, square, and rectangle. Here are my colors: black, brown, violet, blue, green, pink, red, orange, yellow, and white. So here are my plus, minus, times, and divide. This is the log of Thomas, my friends, and this is Thomas. Here are my numbers: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Here are my letters: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z, or Z. Here are my micro engines: SCX8, DCX2, S1X4, and piece of the leftover S1X9, CSX6, RB1X5, S8X4, D3X10, RC1X4, RTX2, S2X3, ES5X2, YSX2, S4X1, RC2X14, EC7X2, and Booker 2X becomes the results. Here are my nutter. Step 4. Move cranky side to side and turn to your heel to raise and lower the hook. You got Thomas and Harold. Hook can be used to lift cargo. Engine and cargo can be carried in engine lift. Move your engine out timid sheds and onto turntable. Spin the juice track. Step 5. Step 6. Engine can be stored on hooks as shown. This is classic Mini James. You goes up. To store adventures engines, please place onto a hook an angel. Can you hear a click sound? Percy and Miss Thomas. Here are my 2017 Thomas and Friends Minis collection. Here are my classics: Thomas, Gordon, Flynn, Dash, Stephen, Luke, Annie, and Clarabelle. Here are my construction engines: Construction Victor and Construction Ben. Here are my animals: Millie and Ben. Here are my aquatic engines: Aquatic Thomas and Aquatic Percy. Here are my steels: Steel Diesel 10, Steel Samson, and Steel Percy. Here are my space: Space Diesel, Space Iron Bird, and Space Hero. Here are my other classics: Spencer, Diesel, Bash, Charlie, Scarloey, Ben, and Rosie. Here are my monsters: Percy. Here are my constructions: Construction Diesel 10 and Construction Thomas. Here are my Animal Thomas and Animal Henry. Here are my steels: Steel James and Steel Edward. Here are my Nighttime Millie, Nighttime Toby, and Nighttime Victor. And this is Space Gordon. Here are my other cars: Lightning McQueen, Jackson Storm, and Cruz Ramirez. Here are My not a big thing. Here are my Korea first art collection. Lightning McQueen and Jackson Storm. Yes. Yes. Oh, not even close one. Here are my two lists. Two tracks, six left tracks, okay, right tracks, two racers, 2 meter 70 meter 87, not 345 centimeter, 305 centimeter, 105 centimeter. Got four batteries. One, two. We got two tracks for 5B. Lightning McQueen Cruise Ramirez and Jackson Store. Okay. Here are my names. Means the project must be treated by precisely started collection system in accord and starts directing in 2012 to 19. It you to her returns to back to the environment. For more precise information, please contact your local combination. Electronic products are not going to through special collecting are particularly dangerous for everyone and human health, health, because of dangerous subtanks to tensionals to sensory chains. Porter, up to okay. Here are my review catches for the junior kit for discover of new world kit, the ambulance and RC. Here are my cars collections. Lightning McQueen, Cruz Ramirez, and Jackson Storm. Here are my review of student kit. The police car, ambulance, 17 police car, the garbage truck, the speed car, fire car, and the police station car. Coming soon in close figures. Okay, who's got next? Here. Here are my Thomas and Friends Superstation. Thomas and Friends Superstation. Work with Thomas and Friends Minis, Adventures, Trackmaster, and Wooden Railway. Thomas, Percy, and James. Including Thomas, Percy, and James and Harold. Other wrenches cost separately subsects to ability. Do not work my first Thomas engines. You got Charlie and Scruff, Henry and Thomas, Spencer, Bill and Ben, Minnie Thomas, Kevin, Edward Percy, Gordon, Diesel, Percy, and a cranky. Thomas and Friends by Brett Oldcroft died in Thomas Limited. This is Brett Oldcroft, 2017 Ghislaine Thomas Limited. This is one embarrassing. Now, here it goes. Ouch! Oh, don't be silly. Here are my helpful hints. One-time steps. Assembly steps that are marked with the star. One-time steps. When the pieces are put together, it cannot be taken apart. Track microcombs are found bottom of the tracks of license. Notes. Some engines meaning not works on track set. Also simply request. No tools needed, including tracks, episodes to continue to Trackmaster with the Railway and Adventures. Active Trackmaster, Active Wooden Railway, and Active Adventures. Okay, let's go next. Here are my battery informations. Battery again. Access the battery competition by inscribing and separate the top half of the engine and from the bottom half of the engine. Instead of the batteries and indicated inside the battery compartment. Reassemble the screw at time. If the product begins to malfunction, check the battery in selection. You may need to reset to battery in selection. You may we need electrolysis by moving the batteries and resection them. If the product continue to make full function or no longer operations, remove the batteries from the toy and replace them with fresh batteries. Request to AAA LRO-free batteries. For longer, life only alkaline batteries. Batteries save information. An example, it contains batteries to leak fluxes that can be caused an occasional burn. Enjoy or run your product to avoid battery leach. Non-reachable batteries are not to be registered. Rechargeable batteries are to be removed from the product before begin and charge. Regenerable batteries are only to be charged under the analysis subscription. Do not mix alkaline standard, cartoon sick, or recyclable batteries. Do not mix old and new batteries. Only batteries of the same evolution types and become are to be used. Batteries are to be in status with correct polarity. Exhausted batteries are to be removed from the product. To supply terminals are not to be short contractions. Display or batteries are safely. Do not dispose of this product in a fire. The batteries inside may explode or leak. Okay, let's get here up. Okay. Here are my what's include. One turntable, the bricks, 3 corrections, cranky to crane, the Nafford station, solder steamworks, diesel works, 2 bricksticks, 1 Kimlet car, Thomas, Percy, Harold, and James, 2 bricksticks, 14 CS, 4SH, 10 defibrils, 2 buffers, 13S1, 3S2, 2 SW1, RTX2, IDVX2, Blue Mountain Quarry, 1 Quarry, Esposito's Quarry, Livica Quarry car, Deep Brancy block, Messy truck, Tower truck, Nosy truck, and here are my truck. Here are my liquids. Nafford Station, Soda Steamworks, Beckerstown Diesel Works, Cranky, H, Owen, the Blue Mountain Quarry, and Hollow. Here are my assembly. Number 1. Press the 3 button. 2. Start with one side of the roof and snap along each edge so that it clicks into place until you get to on other side. It's done until you hear click sound. Note, if using the micro layout, skip this step. Help pad can be attached to the inside the roof. For easier assembly, it's sent into a side first and then attacked for other side. This is one. Yeah. That can be seems fun to be careful. And here's my favorite. This is called Thomas. The name's Tim. Thomas, the number 1 invention has CGI. And always ready for 19 uphill 2018. This is so awesome. And I will call my Nintendo Switch. So now becomes and different. I promise. Now once again, I use this. 1% of the year. Of the year. Now, let me take a look. %. Okay. Let me get helpful hints. Yes, and assembly. And leave a label also. Assembly. Here we go. Thomas, Oliver, Missing Johnson's car, or Gina, or another car, or Jack, or Monty. Thomas the French Trackmaster is original track layout. Oh, how to play. Load the bulbous elevator. Side on tap Darcy the Dicker into the swept ramp. The engine will stab the coffee track. 1%. When your engine breaks through, the potato coils are both Darcy the Digger. Madeline clothing for this. And this is helpful hints. Darcy, Thomas, DCX1, 2L4X, 4X, LX1, Espresso Monty, Call Me One, SD1, and L1, and Alpha Hints 4. Hit Entertainment. So, and you are Super Mario. This is Super Mario. Okay, let me think. Disability extractions and for free app. Digital boss ticket in the Cozy app. Instructions for Lego Super Mario. There's Goomba and Luigi. Here we go, 5. Here we go. This breaks in. Now you see. Let me think. Yes, that's sure I do. Oh well. You have got about a mention. Yes. Let's see. You are second. I was sleeping and one, and I will be. So this one is correctly. 1%. Okay. So, here are my favorite games. Press the same buttons. Start software. Race. Let me think. Fire. Thunder Hollow. Like, Lightning McQueen. Yes. No. Why?
Welcome to Thunder Hollow, folks. We are coming to you live to make sure you don't.
Oh.
We are.
Let's go.
That's one top stunt driver. Lining up against the rest
Smokey River Scott and Lightning McQueen. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and go.
I am so stoked about this.
Now we got drifting.
Where I want to be. Nothing like getting your tires.
Whoa. Look at that one. Like, I still got it.
Look at that speed.
Wow, look at that speed. Lap 2. Oh, funnel.
Just a minor setback.
I got okay, Severu. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah. For that, actually, it's suspension for it. Yes. Woo! And I can be this. Finally. Oh, who did that?
Oh, hey. You guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair. For what? Keep subscribe. Watching. Steal it. Yes, look at first place. Now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
This is Chick's Picks with Chick Hicks, and I'm your host, Chick Hicks. This just in, Lightning McQueen's lucky streak is now 3 in a row. I mean, it's gotta be luck, right? Because it's sure not talent. Now to our special guest, Mater. Anything to add? What? Am I supposed to say something now? Hey, we're out of time. As they say, you can't.
Okay,
Chick Hicks.
now,
So I try.
subscribe for more.